perk 30, I don't go. That perk 30, I don't go.
Mario.
Hit on my mic. Hit on my mic.
Shawty say she like my swagger cause she know the young and clean. And these ain't no Mike and Mary's, but
ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest for you today. I'm your host, Imani Carter. This is the Trying to Be Grown podcast, and over there is my esteemed co-host, Mr. Byron Keaton. We have the one and only Showthief, aka KT
ain't no
Marks,
Mike,
with us in
Mike.
the building today. There it is.
What's going on?
What's up with it?
What's going on, man? How y'all doing?
Good, what's good?
Chilling, man. What's up? What y'all been up to?
Man, everything, it seemed like. But we not as busy as you.
Yeah, I'm a little busy, but y'all boys been busy, man. I've been seeing y'all boys. I'm glad I can finally get on here, though.
Yeah, we needed to get you on here. And speaking of busy, we're going to go ahead and give you the tags. Everything you need is going to be in the description. But go ahead and go get that single. Go look at the video. KT's new single, Get 'Em Gone, is out.
Got to.
It just came out. What was it? Was it Friday?
Friday. It came out Friday. It was out the video.
Oh, it did come out Friday. It did come out Friday.
Make sure you go get
whatever
it.
Streaming platform you on, Showthief, Get 'Em Gone. Go check it out on YouTube. Do all that. Do
whatever you want. And it ain't no cursing in it, so you can play it around your grandma. Don't even be scared.
Mm-hmm. Play it at the family function. G-rated. Or PG. We'll just say PG. That's close enough.
PG. Not like Frozen.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
Yeah.
Or wherever you rocking with us, we appreciate you rocking with us. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and of course YouTube. Just to give a brief rundown of what we're gonna do, as always, everything gonna be timestamped in the description. We're gonna talk to KT a little bit about this music business, what he been doing, his comings and goings, and then we're gonna get into some fun stuff. We're gonna ask the single man. We got to get him on here and ask him some questions. So we're gonna talk about whether or not he has a type, what that type look like, and then we're gonna finish the show off talking about these Los Angeles Lakers and what's going on. And it's a tough time for us. And when I say us, I do mean me and Showthief, not Byron. Byron is a LeBron fan.
I'm not part of
We
it.
are Lakers fans. Because you just know you're a bandwagon dude.
Wow.
No, bro, you can't be part
Yeah,
of it,
tough.
bro. Like, listen, bro, you a LeBron fan, so like, if you're a LeBron fan, you ain't go through the struggle like when we were making the playoffs. So
I was a Laker fan in 01, and we not about to make it this year. We ain't make it the first year.
No, bro, you was a Cavs.
Byron,
You were a
how
Cavs
did them
fan
girls-
in 07.
How did them girls do it?
No.
Come on, Byron.
Hey,
you lying.
man. We've been a lottery pick
Byron,
when I was there.
Byron, you were a Cavs fan in 07. You were a Heat
What was I
fan
in
in
01?
2012.
What was I in 01?
You were a Cavs fan in 2017.
Hey, Mike, what was
I don't
I in
care what you were in
2001.
01. You were 4. You were 4. You were
It don't
4 years
matter,
old.
bro.
Yes, it
Hey, Byron,
does.
2000, hey, Byron, all I know is when them boys was playing the Warriors, you was rooting for the Cavs.
Who's y'all rooting for?
Facts.
Who's y'all rooting for?
I didn't care because the Lakers wasn't playing.
Oh, wow, bro. Derek Fisher came to my birthday party.
You a Derek Fisher
I
fan?
don't
I was
care.
just going to say you a Derek Fisher fan. That's why you rooting for him in 01. You a Derek
I don't
Fisher
care.
That's
fan.
what I'm saying.
You need to stop.
You probably wore the headband around your ears just like him, too.
You got a head. Like,
I had a headband. See.
Man. So getting into this music thing a little bit, you know, we knew you from football, and like most of the time that we was in football, you know, we was definitely like involved, you know, talking about rap, you know, spitting a freestyle there once in a while. But really, what inspired you to like make that jump into music from you know, just being a football player and, you know, graduating and all that?
bro, to be real, I'm gonna be dead real, y'all, because I was gonna go play football in the XFL, bro. COVID, like if it went for COVID, bro, like of course if it went for God, but if it went for COVID, fam, like y'all probably wouldn't see me as Showthief. Y'all would see me as KT, because bro, I was an essential worker because I worked with special needs, so we was watching all the first responders kids. We was watching all of them. But I couldn't go play football. So I was just at home every day, playing Madden, listening to music, doing this, that, and the third. And I had like 23 songs on my phone, bro. And I was like, what if they don't like it? What if they want to Lil B me? What if they say I'm Soulja Boy? What if they say bro? So like really, I was too much worried about like what people might think. So I was just like, one day hit me, bro. It was like a Friday, bro. And I was like, you know what? I'm finna pick my best 5 I like right now, bro. And I'm finna just give them 5 songs, bro. And the rest history. Now I go from oh, there go KT to, hey, people who don't even know me, hey, bro, like, you that kid that rap, bro. I don't forgot your name, but, hey, boy, you rap, man. Keep doing your thing. So now it's like, hey, man, the rest is history.
Yeah. And I guess I'll ask over all of your songs. So far, what song are you most proud of and why?
Man, they all touch me in different ways. They all touch me in different ways. So for everybody that's listening, man, we had a long, like, we was having a good recording right here, and we had some technical difficulties. So y'all miss a lot of good conversations, but we finna get back in it, man. I'll say, like, my songs that touch me the most, probably, they touch me all different, really go on my mood. So, like, it's some days, like, I feel like Need Me be like I might listen to Need Me and say, and labels talking about signing me. That's all good, but I'm just thanking God for showing them this side of me. Because I remember when they doubted me, and all I needed a few people just to show me that they proud of me. So, like, that might be how I be feeling at that moment. Then it might be another song where, like, it's an old song, like, called No More, and I might feel like, you know what I'm saying? More money, more problems, more pressure. My warrior rider. You know, he know that. So it really go by my mood. I might be want to be on I-95 driving fast, and I might be, they showing me love with daps and hugs, and you know, right when I'm chilling there. You see what I'm saying? And if I feel like statement, like I might be around the house, and I am, yes, I am. You get what I'm saying? So all of them touch me in different ways. So I can't just limit it to one. I'll probably say my favorite song right now, it's not out yet. It's called VF. It's called VF. And that's the one I was talking to y'all boys about earlier, and it was just like, bro, I'm that same kid that you grew up with, bro. I'm that same kid in the corner store with you. I'm that same kid that we was spending 25 cents on salt and vinegar chips. You know what I'm saying? The difference between me and you was, bro, you just ain't had that hustle. You ain't had that grind. So you can't say that I changed. Like, I'm supposed to change, bro. We were little kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't mean, like, I'm looking down on you, bro. You feel me? That's just like, bro, you decided to stay where you was at, and I decided to take this different route. But they all touch me in different ways, so I can't just say I got one song that's just like, I'm the most proud of this song right here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, Brian, that's like asking somebody to pick a favorite child, bro. You can't just ask.
It was worth a try. He may have had one like,
funny, bro. There's a lot of people out here who will pick their favorite child. They'll tell you, they'll be like, it's my favorite.
Well, I mean, there's some favorite children like myself that just know it.
Yeah.
But, you know, not a lot of
there's a lot of people out there.
just
I ain't gonna lie. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
I know for a few people, like, I know I'm a few people's favorite, but I don't just go around there saying, like, hey, yeah, oh, you know what I'm saying? You don't go around that, bro. But I have noticed, like,
Right.
I noticed, like, if certain people ask for something, like, not like with parents, just like, it could be with grandparents, it could be with aunties, uncles, whatever you want to say. Like, I've noticed, like, even cousins or whatever, like, I've just noticed, like, certain times where somebody might ask for something, and then, like, if me or another individual ask for it, they might say yes. Like, it done been times where, like, I remember, like, bro, I'll never forget this. Like, we were little kids, and my cousin was like, hey, nah, like, he gotta ask. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't know. You get what I'm saying? So I kind of can relate to that.
that's what my brother friends used to do. They have me ask my parents, could they come over?
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all my brother friends. Why am I supposed to be asking?
Yeah, because they know, bro, like, it's hard to say no to that person.
So, Brian, I don't forget that I have access to Brandon's contact information. Are you saying that you're the favorite child?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that friends wanted to come over the house. Brandon friends wanted to come over the house. They would make me ask my parents, could they come over? That's all I'm saying.
So are you or are you not the favorite child?
Probably not.
He's talking about probably not.
But I can own up to that. That's cool with me.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna steer this back to music because well, I got sidetracked, I guess. So we did talk about this before, but I gotta make sure we hit this. So being in the music business, we hear about a lot of crazy stuff that happens. Yeah. A lot of crazy stories, really.
Yeah.
So your experience so far, the craziest story that you can tell us about, you know, what has happened to you.
Bro, so for the people who wasn't here earlier, man, I was telling a story about, bro, this one time where somebody hit me up on IG. I think they were from, like, Lord knows where. they hit me up on IG. They was like, man, I'm a huge fan of your music. Like, your music touched me in a lot of ways. And I was just like, yo, from the bottom of my heart, like, thank you so much. And I kid you not, like, that person found my number and called me. And it's crazy because I'm in Florida right now. Like, so everybody, most people who know me know I'm from Florida. I have a Georgia number. So that makes it even harder for you to get in contact with me. And the next person, bro, he on the phone like, hey, woo, 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 woo. And I'm like, all right, yeah, what's going on, man? Bro, keep God first and hey, stay focused. Bro, as soon as he hung up that phone, I had to block him. But it was just, I was like, crazy. I done heard many crazy stories, bro, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I personally, like, it's gonna come. I'm pretty sure it's gonna come soon. Like, music keep going the way it's going. But that's the craziest thing that, like, just stood out to me. And I was just like, wow. Like, all right, so now you, hey, bro, like, I been knew I wasn't no regular person, but, like, now it's like, hey, bro, you ain't no regular individual no more. You see what I'm saying?
Man, bro. Mm-hmm. I would have been shook for a good 2 weeks. I would have been out here changing my number, changing everything, like my Instagram account password, all kinds of stuff.
Bro, because I was nervous before. My phone has been hacked before, so it was times where I'll be calling. I say I'm calling you, Byron. I'll call Byron, and my mom will pick up. I'm like, I just called Byron. You get what I'm saying? And it was times where like the money will call me and be like, hey, yeah, you called me 10 times. And I was like, bro, I've never picked up this phone to call you today. And it was like, bro, I got 10 missed calls from you. And I was like, yo, so my phone really has been hacked before. Like, people was like, yo, you called me 3 times. What's going on? What's the emergency? And I'm like, bro, I've been at work. Like, I ain't called nobody. So it kind of had me nervous. I was like, bro, this the person that hacked my phone? You get what I'm saying? So I had no idea, bro, but I had to block his number. And I hope if he do see this, bro, like, it was no bad. Like, it's all love, bro. Thank you for supporting my music. But that was it kind of scared me a little bit. So I had to realize that you got to move a little different now.
Yeah. I mean, you ain't got no choice.
At all.
And so my question is, what are you shooting for with your music career? Like, what are your goals? What does success look like for you?
Bro, success for me, and I hate that we couldn't catch it the way I said it earlier because that was really from the heart. But, bro, I ain't trying to be – I've never wanted to be the best rapper ever. I've never wanted them to say, oh, you got Tupac, you got Jay-Z, you got Biggie, and you got Showthief. I've never wanted to be that. Like, this was never my dream. Like, I never wanted to be a rapper. I want a little kid, like, oh, I want to be as big as Lil Wayne. That's never been my dream, bro. Success for me is taking care of my people. Like, I hate when I see my family going through certain situations and I put that pressure on me. So I got a song that say, see my people going through it, I put that pressure on me. Like, if I get over my fears, no telling where we might be. You see what I'm saying? And so that kind of like, that inspires me to keep going. Like, I don't want my little brothers and sisters and my little cousins to be like, oh, I can't go to school. Like, why you can't go to school? You see what I'm saying? Oh, we ain't have no money to do it. Like, what? Come on here, I got it. Just show me you going to class. I need your transcript. Every semester, I need your transcript to make sure I ain't paying for you to be at that party. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want my, like, one of my spiritual moms, she run a church. And I remember one time she wanted like $1,000 or $5,000. And I done seen people blow $5,000 in Gucci stores, Louis Vuitton stores, bro. And I want to be able to walk up to her and be like, yo, listen, thank you for everything you did for me. Here go $5,000, like, go build that church. Like, I ain't trying to be Jay-Z. You see what I'm saying? Like, me knowing my people straight, I want to put them in position. Like, I don't want to be able to be like, oh, he got that money and he want to put nobody in position. Like, I just want to be a blessing for real. Like, if you trying to start a restaurant, I want to help you start your restaurant. I don't want to be that person that make you. Okay. I'll tell you this. So with this, it's kind of off topic, but like, people be feeling like obligated. People feel like they're, what's the word I'm looking for? Entitled to, like, oh, he made it, so we made it. You get what I'm saying? Where was we when I was trying my best to get people to play my song? Like, where was we when I was running that football field, you know what I'm saying, and about to throw up? Where was we when I was up till 3 a.m. trying to make sure I get the right song that people, you get what I'm saying? So like people was like, so if you're on, it's we, but like, Lord forbid, if you do something people don't like, it's he. You see what I'm saying? Or she. So you don't technically, like, okay, it's people that play valuable roles in your life, but you don't technically just owe, like, you're not obligated to, you see what I'm saying? I don't want to just, like, I'm trying to choose my words, but, like, you're not obligated to take care of every individual in your family. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, yes, you should take care. I tell
For sure.
everyone, yes, you should take care of your mom and your dad, because no matter what your relationship was with them, bro, like, your mom and dad play a big role in your life. Whether it was a good relationship or a bad relationship, you should take care of them. Now, when you get the, oh, that's my 10th cousin and mother-in-law and cousin-in-law and all that, bro, come on now. You see what I'm saying? So, like, you just doing this out of kindness of your heart. Don't say, like, we. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but, like, really, ultimately, bro, like, success for me is being there. Like, I'm financially stable, and I got so many, I don't bless so many people out here. Like, I don't really have to, I can feel good. I feel good.
Yeah. So you're really doing it more for the blessing for others than any, like, selfish reason, like,
Yeah.
I want to be super rich and things like that.
Yeah, I think
I see what
why
you're saying.
God like me. Like, I think that's another reason why God continue to bless it, because He see my heart pure. Like, it say, like, man look at the outer appearance, but God look at the heart. So I think God can, like, see, like, it ain't 100% perfect, but I think He can see, like, I know if I get this young man this right here, I know he can, I can trust him with it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, it ain't really,
Mhm.
bro. It ain't. I'm at peace, bro. Like when my birthday come around, like, I don't like people to be having this big party and being celebrated, woo, woo, woo. But, like, if somebody else's birthday come around, I want to make sure they was happy. You know what I'm saying? Even if I got you what I could afford at that time, like, I want to make sure you happy. Like, I want to be that person where, like, I like to see other people smile more so than me. Like, I get, like, pleasure out of, like, if it's the 4th of July and I rented bounce houses and water slides for all my, like, my little brother, sister, and cousins to go have the time of their life. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I get joy out of that. Like, it might be a hot day. I don't even want to go to the water park. I might go to the hood and get my little cousin. Hey, come on, y'all boys. We going here. It's on me. Like, y'all don't gotta worry about nothing. Just come on, just have fun. You get what I'm saying? Like, I get pleasure out of seeing other people smile. So this was never really my dream, bro. So, like, my level of success and somebody else's level of success, two different things.
I feel that. And I'm gonna go a little bit different in terms of direction. As far as, like, you talked about some of the love that you received, and obviously that's dope. And hopefully, I would think that, you know, the people around you have skewed more towards the giving you love side than, you know, just anything else. But how is that element of it? You know, just seeing how people react to you, and I guess getting the positive and the negative reactions. Like, how is it experiencing
with
that?
the music?
Yeah.
So, like, bro, it's kind of like, sometimes I gotta remind myself, like, bro, you're an artist. You see what I'm saying? So I'm so used to moving like KT, the football player. So I just see myself as this normal person. And, you know, I always kind of been like, I ain't gonna always say I was just the man. You get what I'm saying? But I always been like, I've been pretty popular, like, even through elementary school. Like, you know, people know who you are. But, like, it kind of get different when you're an artist. So you got to remember, like, you can't just go to the mall and flip-flops no more. You see what I'm saying? So, like, I used to be in the mall in, like, just flip-flops and slides and some gym shorts and just, you know, I'm a normal person. Like, when people see me, I want you to see you're a normal person. It'd be times because, like, it was time I was in the mall, and I can't say that for everyone. I can say for me, like, I choose not to do that no more, because it was just one situation where I went to the mall and I was like, I wasn't looking the best. I was just running in and out because I was going somewhere that night, and this kid wanted to take a picture with me, and I was like, dang, bro, I do not look the part. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shoes. Like, these shoes I just went painting with. I got some workout clothes on, bro. I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, hey, this me though. Come on, little bro, let's take this picture. But ever since then, I had like, you know, it's like people like, bro, you'll be at a football game or you'll be somewhere and they're like, oh, that's that boy that rap. Like, he be like, keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, yeah, you can say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was at a lacrosse game and it was like, oh, you that big time rapper. And I was like, well, I guess you could say that. I ain't big time yet, but I get what you're saying. You feel me? So
yeah,
it's been pretty much positive love and negative love. I be seeing people hate sometimes, but I don't really just feed into it. You reap what you sow. So I spread love. So I feel like as long as I'm spreading love, like, I'm going to get some love back. If I'm spreading some hate, then I'm going to get hate back. So, like, if you tell me a person don't like KT, and y'all can know this, like, even just from college. Like, if you find a person say, hey, I do not like KT, bro, I can find you 1,000 other people that be like, bro, I love that guy. You see what I'm saying? So I don't even get it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't just heard a person just come up to me and just hate on me. It's stuff I see that I don't speak on, but I just ain't never just seen a person that be like, I hate him.
Yeah. Well, that's good to hear.
That's
good to hear.
And
go ahead.
Do you think you think your sound is inspired by anyone? And if so, who you think?
So earlier when y'all asked me this question, I was saying, like, most of the times, bro, you're going to sound like who you listen to. Most of the times, you're going to sound like you like. If you listen to Lil B, you're going to sound like Lil B. If you somebody told me about this dude named Ski Mask, and I guess he connected to Lil Uzi. I was like, okay, well, you sound like, when I heard him, I was like, bro, this sound like Uzi. He was like, yeah, bro, he be with Uzi all the time. You see what I'm saying? And no disrespect to him, I liked the songs, but I was just like, all right, cool. I can see why you sound like that. So with me, like, if it's time for me to actually drop an EP or if it's time for me to drop an album, I only will listen to me. Like, I won't listen to nobody else because I want to sound like me. I've gotten everything, bro. I done heard people say, oh, he sound like Kevin Gates. I done heard people say he sound like Rod Wave. I done heard people say he sound like Rich Homie. Somebody was like, oh, he sound like J. Cole. And I was like, bro, J. Cole and me are two totally different. I know you, but people gonna always say you sound like to who they can relate to the most. So
yeah,
it's but I do listen to different people. Like I was telling people earlier, so like I listen to Sam Hunt. I'm a huge Sam Hunt fan. I love country music. I like the way they paint this picture. Like
who?
Sam Hunt, bro. So like, listen, he was like, bro, like be like, you can still Adderall in the back of the bathroom stall. Send a message or text to your ex. You see what I'm saying? Like when he said all that, I'm like, bro, I can relate to this. You get what I'm saying? When he was like, he got another song, bro. He was like, I bet breaking up was easy in the 90s. Tired of being drunk. I'm tired of being free. You know what I'm saying? He got another song. If you want to be a homebody, we're gonna have a house party. You feel?
Oh, that's
I love house party. I love that song.
Yeah, hey, bro.
See, stop, bro. You just getting
driving with my eyes closed.
Eyes closed. Yeah.
Every curve like the back of my hand. Doing 15 and a 30. I ain't in no hurry.
Yeah.
I'ma take it slow, just as fast as I can. So like I listen to everybody, bro. So like I might listen to Luke Holmes, I might listen to jazz. You might hear me listening to Taylor Swift. Like I like Adele. I think T Swift pressure. Like when I hear her say she wears high heels, I wear sneakers. You feel me? When she get to doing that, she captain and I'm on the bleachers. I'm like, yeah, like she painting that picture. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Like,
yeah,
everything up,
yeah,
all right. You know what I'm saying? So I listen to everything, bro. You might hear me listen to T Swift, and then right after that, you might hear me listen to Young Boy. You know what I'm saying? Jiggling, like, so you can't put me in no box. But I do listen to like Wayne, my favorite rapper. I listen to a lot of Kevin Gates. So when I got the Kevin Gates comparison, I was like, all right, cool. Like, yeah, like I can see, I listen to Gates, Brandy. Everything else after that is just it's fluctuate.
And how did you get into country music,
bro? So me and my granddad, we was in the country. He was listening to like this jazz station, and bro, they had no signal. Wherever we was at, I can't remember where we was at. We was deep in the country. He had no signal, and it was playing country music. That was the only thing that came on, bro. And I used to hear like how they like paint this picture. They'll go in there like, we were riding down the city in a black Tahoe. It was 30 degrees, and you would never know. The stars were out. And I'm making this up off the top of my head. You get what I'm saying? But, like, you see how he said that? Like, so now in your head, you like, bro, I can see them in this Tahoe. It was 30 degrees, so it was cold, and the stars is out, so it was nighttime. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, bro, I like the way they paint this picture. And I don't listen to every country artist, but it's certain ones who I be like, you that deal.
So you're a real music purist, because I grew up in Fayetteville, Arkansas, so I don't have, like, I'm no stranger to listening to country music, but it's usually against my will. Like, I don't never listen to country music voluntarily. Yeah. And, well, that's not true. I found 2 country songs I like. Heartache Medication by John Party and Texas Rain. I don't even know who's singing. But usually, if I'm listening to country music, it's because I'm around others and they listening to it and I'm ready for it to turn on.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something, though. Listen. So when we went to Arkansas, they introduced me to Florida Georgia Line. Like, baby, you're a song you make.
Yeah, I heard of
Roll
them.
my window down.
I know that one.
Ooh.
Know that one.
You know what I'm saying? Or like I like that what's that one he say? A barefoot blue jean night. Oh, we were doing it right. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know that one.
Bro,
You was deep in them trenches. I don't even know that one.
And it's been times where I done pulled up in the red light, bro. You might hear just a small town boy living in North Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Took the midnight train.
So you got the words back on.
Anywhere. Like you can't put me in no box, but I think like that's what
on that journey.
Like Ed Sheeran, bro, like when he made 18, bro, like they say she's in the class 18. Been that way since 18, and lately pastries. You like, bro, the best things in life come free to us because we're just all on the other hand. Bro, but listen, this is my favorite part right here.
Ed Sheeran.
You don't want to go outside tonight. Like, bro, like when he do that, I'm like, yeah, bro, like you hard. You know what I'm saying?
So Ed Sheeran is hard.
Ed Sheeran, dope. I got a friend that went to high school with me, bro. His name Nolan Stillo. Bro, like, I love his music. You know what I'm saying? And he's like a big time country artist now. And I had no idea. But like we're close friends. Like I talk to him all the time on IG or like the phone and stuff. And like he's supposed to be teaching me how to play the guitar. Yeah. So when he teach me how to play the guitar, like it's gonna go to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
So that's
like the Showthief country album. Loading.
A country album? Yeah, we got
the
one coming, bro.
Like,
country album.
Like,
I know we was just joking, like me and y'all remember K-Walk? Like I made the one in tutoring.
Yeah.
And it was like hot dogs and open toe shoes, riding down the city in my cowboy boots. Got a white girl rolling with me. She said, you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that. So like,
you country bumpkins. Yeah. Oh my God. I mean, Wayne did rock, so I guess you can do it. Oh shoot, Lil Durk and what's that boy name? Morgan Wallen came out with a song. So, I mean, yeah, we didn't. Nelly and Tim McGraw had a song. So we done had some rap country.
Nelly didn't have multiple.
Nelly got multiple though. Nelly more like
I listened to the one
like,
and
Nelly started rapping, and he switched straight to pop. Like I ain't gonna say he switched to pop, but like he went in as I'm a hip hop rapper, and then he Florida Georgia Line, Tim McGraw, Nelly. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he knew where the money was though, cause like in the African American community, bro, like they gonna go get your song however they can get it. So like bro, if it was 2002, like they gonna go get it off LimeWire for free. They gonna go to the flea market and buy your CD. But in that community that they're in, bro, they're gonna actually go physically go to Target and Walmart and purchase your CD. They're gonna physically go buy your merchandise. They're gonna physically go to your shows, and they're gonna know every word. Not taking credit.
They be riding out for country like that?
You said what?
So they be riding out for country like that?
Bro,
I mean,
they
don't surprise me,
country,
bro. They wild out, bro. Like, bro, I've seen people get like, bro, they go get these, bro. They shotgunning beers, and you would think they Stone Cold Steve Austin, bro. And they going crazy at a country concert, bro.
Man, nah, you ain't gonna catch me at one. Not
Hey, what's that
willfully,
game where you throw like it's like a beanbag and you throw it in the hole? Cornhole.
Bago.
Yeah.
Cornhole.
Bro, like I seen people like pregame for like a country concert. Like it's like a tailgate. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
They just know how to have fun.
I guess. Well, shoot, before we gotta hit this again. This was on the other recording. We doing it one more time. Your top 5, and you do have to include in this that you do not listen to Jay-Z because that hurt me. That hurt me. Yeah. But you're gonna have to get this explanation one more time. Your top 5 rappers according to Showthief.
All right, for sure. Now this is my top 5, so like this is my opinion. So like you can't come at me and say, oh, well, you know, his 5 it sucks, and you can't say, oh, his 5 is, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean it's yours.
So number 1, of course, Wayne. You feel me? And then after that,
not mad at that.
I'm gonna say Kevin Gates, because I listen to a lot of Gates. So you gotta just you gotta think, like, if you listen to that person, you're gonna put him in your top 5.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So after that, I would say Boosie. After that, I would say Drake, and I'm gonna go 5 just because I listen to him a lot right now. Rod Wave. But like I say, really and truly, like my number 1 and my number 2 they're more stable than my 3, 4, and 5. My 3, 4, and 5 fluctuates. So my 3, 4, and 5 might go by the way I'm feeling that day. So I might be listening to a lot of Lil Durk. I don't listen to Lil Durk that much, but like, let's say like I was listening to Lil Durk. So like at that moment, that week, he might be my number 3. But my number 1 and number 2 are never going to change. So you can't say that. Like, I've never been in the car. I'm from the South, so I've never been in the car. Somebody's like, hey, put that new Hove on. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody never, like, no disrespect.
That's just New York music.
Say that again?
It ain't for us.
Yeah, it's not for us. Like, I'm
from the South, and what you mean it ain't for us?
It ain't for us, bro.
I ain't gonna say it's not for us, bro, but like, the region of the South that I'm in, there's no disrespect to Jay-Z, but I can't say, like, the only Jay-Z song I could probably tell you is Bad Guy. And other than that, the other songs I know Jay-Z of is because he had features on them, bro. Like New York with Alicia Keys, I know that because he had a feature. Like the one he got Annie, It's a Hard Knock Life for us. I only know that because you have, you know what I'm saying, you sample Annie.
Yeah.
And no disrespect for him, but I just didn't grow up listening to Jay-Z, and I'm in a different generation than him too. So I can't just give him I give him his flowers and his respect. Like, I don't know every Tupac song, I don't know every Biggie song, but I would say I can relate to them more than I can with Jay-Z.
This man listens to Sam Hunt, Taylor Swift, but no Jay-Z.
Nah, I ain't listening to Jay-Z, fam. And there's no disrespect.
Man, like, I know it is, but it's just that's difficult.
I can't name you one song off that album. Like whichever album he just dropped recently, either I can't. Like I'm gonna tell you something. Like when people be getting excited, like, yeah, bro, such and such got a feature with Hove. Like when Meek Mill, what beef? What song it is? Like when they had Hove on it.
What's free?
And I was like, bro, like I wasn't excited because Hove was on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I think there's a lot of artists out there who don't get their credit either. Like I think Big Sean underrated. I don't think he get the credit he deserved lyrically. I don't think Wale get the credit he deserved lyrically. I'm
with you on Wale, but just the comparisons to the conversations I've had. I'm not hating on Big Sean. You was trying to play him too much. That was the issue. Big Sean got enough credit, but Byron was trying to play him too much in the car. That's why we got mad at you.
You gotta really go back and listen to Big.
They got mad at me for the Jay-Z.
Okay, so so everybody got their own opinion, but like when I listen to music, so like, I have lyricists, I have trap, I have melody, and I have pain and soul. You see what I'm saying? So my music is in different categories. So we just going by lyricists, bro. I think Andre 3000 is one of the best lyricists ever. You see what I'm saying? I think
I'm with you on that.
Ever. I think Wale's up there. I think maybe Jay-Z. I can't say Jay-Z, but people say Jay-Z, so I just take their credit for it. You know what I'm saying? I take their word for it. But me personally, I can't just say that. When we go to trap, you know, you got, like, I grew up on like Boosie, like I grew up on Jeezy, and you know, people like that, like Plies, and those kind of people like touched the region that I'm in. Like, so I break my music up in different genres. So when you ask me for my top 5, I can't just give you a top 5 from this, that, and that. I'll probably give you a top 5 from these different genres, but I can't give you a top 5 from just me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, before this, I guess this is kind of where the disconnect was before. Before I go into my top 5, when I talk about, like, when I compare, like, rappers, I don't compartmentalize like that. I think everything just kind of blends together because when you talk about why, even if you go to, like, Snoop and Drake, like, Snoop has an iconic voice, his flow, but I mean, just in terms of the complexity of the stuff that he says, generally, you're not going to put him in, like, the great lyricist category. Though he is, I'm not knocking his lyrics.
Yeah, Snoop a Hall of Fame.
But
you're not gonna put him. You're not gonna say he a lyricist.
when I compare him to like other people that like a Kendrick or somebody else that, you know, we know is just like very lyrical rappers, I still think there's ways to compare them without saying, you know, you just got to categorize them different. But, you know, it is what it is. There's different ways to compare.
Yeah.
My top 5. Got to start with the Jigga Man at 1. Jay-Z.
That's your top 5. I can respect it.
Oh, shoot. Hit my mic. Then Wayne.
Wayne, you got to put Wayne, bro. Live from the 500.
Yeah, you gotta put Wayne.
Flow jumping like a bungee, no rope. Even if it done
no rope.
Even if it ain't sunny, I go. If it ain't about money, I go
nowhere. I'm nailed to the flow.
Gotta put Wayne in there.
Got to. But then third, this way it get controversial. Third, I got Cole. Fourth, I'm going Drake.
You gotta go
Drake.
And
then 5. This is the one that's kind of fallen off recently. He's been higher on my list, and now he's a little bit lower. Kanye.
Yeah.
Yay.
When you said this earlier, I was like, you're going to say Ye. But I was telling people, like, Ye did what he was supposed to do. Like, Ye did. Like, Ye ain't come in the game trying to be the best rapper in the world. Like, Ye got his rap money and flipped it, did Yeezys, and now they say, like, he almost a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he ain't like, oh, I'm trying to stick with his rap money. Because rap money going to eventually fade off. Like, people be hot, people don't be hot. People be on, people might not be on. But, like, if you... Yeezy's probably going to be here for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like...
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Adidas going to always...
And that money going to be here.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think he did it. I think Ye and probably Master P did it the right way. Like... And they gave you the blueprint. I ain't going to say they did it the right way, but I say they gave you the blueprint. Like, I seen Master P selling rice, bro. I seen Master P... out here selling T-shirts and shoes and cologne and whoop. Like, he had that hustle. He had
10-day contracts with the Raptors.
Yeah, bro. He did a 10-year contract because he got that hustle, bro. And it's probably a million other people in this hood that could have been just like Master P. But the difference between them and Master P is Master P had that hustle and that drive. Like I was telling y'all a while back, like before we had the technical difficulties, bro. It was like I got a song called V Avenue say, and I'm still the same dude that grew up on Virginia Avenue. Difference between me and you, they ain't had that attitude and they ain't had to hustle. They never had to tussle. But most importantly, they ain't get it up out the muscle. This my struggle. Like, I'm that same kid, bro. Like, me and you was in this same situation. And I know I said it earlier, bro, but, like, think about how many people, like, really be in the same situation. The only difference is, like, that person chose to take a different route. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Well, Byron, let me get my throw-up bucket. When you, excuse me, what are your top 5?
Hey, no.
What are your top 5?
One is easily Drake for me.
Okay.
One is easily Drake.
Drake, like, bro, like, you put Drake, like, I feel like Drake in a league of his own. Like, when you asking, like, rappers and top 5, bro, like, Drake, who don't listen to Drake? You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people, they might not listen to Drake, but you listen to Drake songs. Like, you know how, like, even when I was like, I don't know Jay-Z songs. You get what I'm saying? Like, whether you listen to Drake or not, you know a Drake song. You feel me?
Yeah.
You can't say that you don't know 5 Drake songs off the top of your head. You'll be lying.
And that's why his versatility is what makes me put him at 1.
Exactly, because I think, like, really the biggest debate about Drake, bro, he probably gonna ever have is which album was better. Like, Take Care and Nothing Was the Same. You see what I'm saying? But you can't say that you don't know what a good Drake song is, bro. Like, off the top of your head, it probably, like, you can't say you can't name 5 Drake songs, bro.
Yeah. 2, I'm probably, also I will say this, if this would have stopped at the album, if Kanye never put anything out there before Yeezus, like he just stopped right before Yeezus, he would be my 2. But I got Wayne at 2, Kanye 3.
I got to pause. I got a quick pause. So if Kanye stopped before Yeezus, you would have him above Wayne?
I would have him above Wayne.
Ah, you are tripping. You are tripping
now, Brian.
No.
You got above Wayne.
No.
My thing with Wayne. No, because my thing with Wayne, his like once he got out of his prime and like he got the little music hold up thing where they wouldn't let him drop stuff, that's when he kind of fell off to me.
Yeah.
If you just stop, so if you stop Wayne before like when all the music stopped to where he was beefing with the label, Wayne is easily 2. But I'm saying you have Wayne's whole discography, but you stop Kanye's right before Yeezus. I'm putting Kanye at 2 just because it would have been a masterpiece with no flaws in it. I would have put him at 2.
I can't say that, bro. Like, it's nothing. It's no Kanye album, no Kanye song that's better than Wayne, bro. You feel me? Respect comes from the heart. That's where I'm gonna start. And a lot of hard patients don't make it. But hey, kid, plural. I graduated. You can live through anything. Get magic made it. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah.
You feel me?
And I think if you combine rapping and producing, that's the only way that Kanye make it up. But no, I just can't. Not as a rapper, bro.
Man.
But this your list.
It's my list. It's my list. I can't. So I got them 1, 2, 3. Then Future 4.
Future Cole.
J. Cole 5.
The money gonna have something to say about it.
We went through this, dog. Like no, that's just not. That's not okay. That's not. Nope. This is your personal preference, okay? And that's it's fine that you really want to listen to Future more than you want to listen to J. Cole. But when we're talking about who is better, like who is not, there's really no way to be objective. But who is objectively better?
Okay.
It's J. Cole. It's J. Cole.
I got a question. Let's be real. Let's talk about For Your Eyes Only, KOD, and then what's the other one that like his last 3 to 4 albums have not been there.
You didn't like KOD because you just you can't acknowledge and be okay with substance. That's what I'm saying. There are different ways to be good.
Think I'm selling dope.
Yeah, that was For Your Eyes Only. Put it to you this way. You know that
KOD is the one you probably didn't like any song except maybe 2.
Okay.
Which one got that?
And like
Brian, let me.
She don't want to be saved.
Brian, you remember when? That's 2014.
That's
2014. And those 3 back to back, amazing.
That's his best album.
But then, I go Born Center over.
I would also go Born Center, but it's close. It's close. That's like Take Care of Nothing.
That's 2 though. I agree. They both right there.
All right, so listen, for the people that was here before, like we had the technical difficulties, what I was telling people is like, if you're gonna go flow and lyrics, then J. Cole, sure, like that's cool. But if we're going off impact and control of the people, you gotta go Future, bro. Like, so if I go in there and say, don't save her, she don't want to be saved, don't save her, she don't want to be saved, like that's stuck in your head. You gonna value that. If the neighbors think I'm selling dope, you're going to be like, all right, cool, that's stuck in your head, and, you know, you're going to like it. But if I come in here and say, dirty soda in the styrofoam, spend the day to get my mind blown, dress it up and go to NASA, 200,000 on the dash, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a whole...
Yeah.
I can hear the perks calling. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter which, bro, like, let's not think about the run Future had, bro. Like, Future can be in a category with Drake, technically, if you want to do it.
And I'm so glad that you know what? I'm not even happy that we had the technical difficulties as a whole, but I'm glad we had them for this one reason. I figured out the way to compare Drake, not Drake, but the way to compare Future and J. Cole. Future is the one that walk in the club, all dolled up. You see it a whole night. Can't nobody take their eyes off her. And that's the one that you look at and go, wow, because it's got all the visual elements. J. Cole, that's the one that you ride with forever. That is the one that you take home, the one that meets your mama. That's the one that got the real substance. Not to say that the Bad Girl didn't have no substance, or not to say that J. Cole, not the looker. But when you really get into the meat of it, the actual music, J. Cole has got to be over Future, because there's too much substance. There's too much substance.
Let's talk about albums.
Like I said,
let's talk about albums.
Hey, listen.
Let's talk about albums. I would love to talk about
it. If you're going to do it like that, like both of them are great. So like I think they have the same impact. It's just in different ways. So it's kind of like you're basically saying one is they have different personalities. So you're saying one is like a Delta, the other one's an AKA. You know what I'm saying? Like, they both great organizations, but they have their differences. You know what I'm saying? Like, one's a lyricist, one's a trap artist. Like, that's like saying, who do you like passing you the ball? You like LeBron or do you like Magic Johnson? You get what I'm saying? Like, they both great in their own way.
Yeah, but it's still, I will definitely acknowledge Future's greatness. And I would say to the end of time, I love Future. But when I'm comparing him with J. Cole, I have to acknowledge just the pure substance in J. Cole music is not getting touched by a lot of people. And I'm not saying that Future's like club impact is just like the sound, because his sound is not only unique, but it's like it's got a universal appeal. Like, everybody can sing along, everybody love it. But when we get to like what J. Cole is saying on them tracks, how he put them words together, he embodies what that true spirit of rap is. So I have to give him the nod.
To you.
No, because that spirit has been there since before you and I were born.
Because Future came into the game and changed basically a form of rap. Like the Atlanta rap kind of changed what rap was starting to become like the modernization.
But that happened before Future though.
But I'm saying he really took it.
He had his own unique impact, and but I'm saying J. Cole had a unique impact. If we look at, if we're talking about just changes and like how, and even going to Atlanta rap, you got to look at T.I. and Jeezy and how they came before him and really made like an authentic trap sound before people were doing it.
Even if you go back to Outkast, Atlanta always kind of had their own style. Like New York
always had their own flavor.
I knew Atlanta was taking over. Like, okay, I feel like Andre 3 Stacks and Big Boy, they kind of put Atlanta on. But even Jermaine Dupri and all those other people, like they put Atlanta on. Like Ludacris and all them, T.I. But when you had that T.I., Jeezy, and Gucci Mane and all that era, like they was kind of like the Boston Celtics. Like,
oh shit,
you know what I'm saying?
That was blasphemous for me to forget Jeezy. Not Jeezy. For me to not say Gucci in there.
So
I
like,
put
you
Gucci
had,
in
bro,
there with the T.I. to Jeezy.
T.I. in his prime, you had Jeezy in his prime, and you had Gucci in his prime. That's Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, and you know what I'm saying? That's that big three. I forgot who the other third person was, and Paul Pierce. You know that's that big three right there, bro. Like you can't not say Atlanta was on, and then right after them, they produce a Future, and they produce a Young Thug, and they produce now they producing you know what I'm saying? You got Lil Baby, you got now Atlanta just on now, so you can't say that. Even if you go 21 in them, you see what I'm saying? Like Atlanta on, bro. You gotta give Atlanta their flowers. Yeah. I say the difference between Atlanta though, Atlanta stick together. So like, there's a lot of talented artists elsewhere. Like Chicago kind of got they wave. Florida hot right now. You got Kodak, you got Rod Wave, Hot Boy, and all these other dope artists. You see what I'm saying? But the difference between Atlanta and Florida and all these other places, like Atlanta, they might not like each other, but they gonna push each other. So like, this artist might not like this artist, but he gonna repost his music. You see what I'm saying? And they gonna push each other music because I don't know. I guess it's just an Atlanta thing, but like in other states, bro, it's too much hate. So you might feel like this artist better than you, so you don't want him to be bigger than you, so you're not gonna repost it. Like it's just a lot of hate in these other states. That's why they won't be like Atlanta until they start spreading love.
Good point. Byron, I'm gonna go ahead and get off your horrendous list, but you touched on that big three thing, so we're gonna use that as a segue into this basketball stuff. And when I say we, I mean me and KT are Lakers fans. Byron is a LeBron fan. So it's been a tough year for people that watch and follow and root for the Los Angeles Lakers. KT, I'm interested to hear your opinion. Bro, what's wrong with the Lakers?
What's wrong is Frank Vogel don't got a pair, bro. That's really what's wrong. Frank Vogel don't have a pair, bro. Like, if I'm a coach, bro, like, I'm telling Russ, like, okay, Russ, you want to be a starter, that's cool. We're going to let you start. You're going to start for these first 3 minutes. After these 3 minutes, you coming on the bench. You see what I'm saying? And when these tools go in, I'm going to let you run with these tools. But I know AD and LeBron got a better flow. You got to think, bro, AD and LeBron won a championship before Russ was there. So they had that flow. I think, personally, as a Laker fan, we should never got rid of Lonzo. I hate that we got rid of Lonzo, but it ended up getting us a championship. Even though it was a bubble championship, we got a championship. But AD and Bron have the flow together, bro. Like, I'm not saying Russ is the problem. Like, because I look at it like Malik Monk, bro. Like, he's a good player, bro. But sometimes, like, they just don't got that drive in them, bro. Like, if it's Malik Monk, even if it's Dwight, if it's Melo, bro. Like, Melo don't play no defense. We don't have no three-point shooters. We don't have nobody that just got that. We got some dogs, but we ain't got nobody who just got that. Hey, I ain't finna drop 50, but I'm finna lock down your best player right now. Like, he ain't finna score. Like, I don't care what he do. He not finna. You see what I'm saying? We don't have that, bro. I think when we won the championship, bro, like, we had Rondo. Like, Rondo had that oomph in it. You see what I'm saying? I think I'll put LeBron at point. This if they make it to the play-in for the whole playoffs, Bron need to be running point. AD soft. He need to get a little tougher. You feel me? I tell people all the time, AD soft, bro. AD is that person that, like, you got to make AD mad, hit him in the face, slap his mama for him to want to get mad and play. You feel me?
Question, is he soft or is he just injury?
He's soft because I seen a healthy AD in the bubble, bro, and I seen people bully him. I'm just like, bro, like, AD, bro, you're 7 feet almost, bro. Like, you could be, you know what I'm saying? Like, Joel Embiid, nothing soft about Joel Embiid, bro. Like, you're not bullying him. You're not bullying an old, fresh at the Magic when he was taken to the finals, Dwight Howard. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I don't think AD could. I think AD played pretty. He played that new age basketball where I'm gonna get to the key and hit this mid range, and I'm gonna wait for them to call this foul because you get what I'm saying?
He want to be KD.
He want to be KD and KD pressure, but AD pressure, but like AD is a top 5 basketball player when he's on. But the thing about AD might give you 30 this night, and the next night he might give you 8. You get what I'm saying? So you can't. I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of AD, but I'm a fan of AD when he's on. I think like he can be a little tougher, and I think like I don't think Frank Vogel is like putting that drop. Like, bro, how you blow a 26-point lead in a must win? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? How you blow? But I think they said we blew 20 point plus. We lead 4 times this year, and we won game.
We got the most in the league.
Most in the league, and we won game behind the Spurs for the play-in. Now imagine we win all 4 of those games. Imagine we only win 3 of those games. We in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
But what y'all think?
I agree with a lot of what you said. But I think honestly, when you compare, I think this is the worst team since at least. I'm not gonna comment on like the 04 since Bron's first championship run. If we go from there, I think this is the worst team that Bron has played on.
It
since
is
08 at least.
Playing wise, but on paper it isn't. Like think about.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's the crazy thing is like this team works on paper because you have Russ who has produced everywhere. AD. He has produced everywhere. I'm saying on paper. Just
what you mean by produce? What you mean by produce? I guess is my question.
He's put up numbers.
Produced stat. Okay, so we just talking stats. Okay, sure. He's produced that, but he has not produced wins. That's all I want to say. Go ahead.
Individuals don't produce wins. That's a team. You just wanted to hate. That's the only reason you stopped was to hate. But Russ has produced everywhere. I think Malik would be if Malik took Kyle Korver's spot on that Cavs team that Bron dragged to the finals with nobody else. I think he would have a lot of utility there. Cool. I think he shoots well. He has a lot of offense, but doesn't provide much on the defensive side. I was really excited about Malik getting added to the team, but I just didn't know like how everything was going to work around him. But I just think like these pieces do not fit together in a way that I have never seen pieces not fit together before. Because I think like Dwight Howard has played better on other teams, though he's aged a little bit. Melo, even with the Blazers, I felt like was playing better. We know Russ is having a really tough season, and I don't feel like it's all his fault. But Byron does make a good point. The difference in what you'd expect from $44 million and what you're getting, I think that's the biggest. Like that's a huge gap.
That's the problem.
That's a huge gap. Russ was the Russ that just go to the rack. Like, if I could just get Russ to look, Russ, drive this ball to this rack. Don't try to hit no 3. Don't try to beat nobody else. Just drive this ball to the rack. I think we can win more games.
But the thing about it is with Russ, he's gotten older and like he's had his surgeries throughout his career, so he's lost that first quick step. So that's like his main big problem. That he can't explode like he used to. He used to be able to get to the rim.
He can't just like he used to.
Speed and like just be able to dunk on people and just explode at the rim. Now he's having to finish with finesse, and that's what he's not good at. He's not.
I agree. He can't like he used to, but he's still quick enough, able enough off the dribble to get to the rim on a lot of people. I think a lot of the difference now is that he's struggling with his mid range. He's just peaked at like what he was shooting 39% over the last week, and that's his peak for the year.
Out of 32 players from 3, he's shooting 28 or something like that, and that's like
bad because
He's shooting real bad from everywhere. So to have lost a step and for everybody to be playing off you, that's a tough combination. That's a real tough combination. And he's turning the ball over way too much. And he's done that to a certain extent over the course of his career, and it's been blocked out by like all the other stats that he's been getting. But like when you not putting up 25, 10, and 8 as a normal thing, them turnovers they stick out.
Bro,
they really
Russ giving away the ball like the government was giving away PPP money, bro. Like it was. I don't know what he got.
I don't neither.
For real.
But yeah, it's not all his fault. It's just this is like the worst possible situation for everybody involved, and it's just weird to me. Like, because like I said, the team works on paper.
Yeah, on paper.
The team works on paper. At the beginning of the year, I was excited. I've just been really not horrified, but it's hurt me to watch some of the games this year.
Too. Like nobody was healthy at the same time. Like Bron been hurt 80. Russ he never had just another whole time to get going.
They played 6 games together.
6 games. You know what I'm saying? I always felt like if we could get all 3 of them to get a little chemistry, we'll be all right. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they be like, all right, we're getting rid. Like we might keep Russ next year. You know what I'm saying? But bring other pieces to. You get what I'm saying? I don't think it'd be ideal, but I wouldn't be surprised because they're gonna make the excuse that hey, we didn't have time to. But really, bro, they just some stuff you don't gotta coach, bro. Like you can't coach urgency. Like you can't coach want to.
Yeah.
You can't coach drive. You feel me? So I just think like some stuff you just gotta instill, and I think you're a reflection of your head coach. You know what I'm saying? Like I think like if you got a coach that's like, hey, look, this what we finna do. Like you not finna, ain't nobody finna bully us. We ain't finna, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you just a reflection of your coach. Like think about the Spurs when they play just how Popovich acts off the field. You see what I'm saying? I mean off the court. You know what I'm saying? Like they're more mellow. It's not no one star. They just like a machine. You know what I'm saying? Now let's think about the Cavs when they had Ty Lue. Ty Lue was rowdy. You know what I'm saying? They play a little rowdy. You feel me? So I think you're a reflection of your coach. You feel me? So that's like think about Bama, bro. Bama football. Like Bama football is a machine, but they resemble Nick Saban. Like Clemson is a little more whoop-de-whoop. You get them? Like that's Dabo. Even if you do Deion at Jackson State, bro, like they got that swag to them. Why? Because your coach has that swag. Like, reflection of your coach.
Are y'all ready for me to set the place on fire?
Oh, go ahead.
Hey, man. So I'm not going to say which one is worse, but it is all of these reasons why the Lakers are losing this year. 1, not in order, Russell Westbrook. You can't get paid $44 million a year. That's more than LeBron. That's more than AD. And you basically averaging 5 turnovers a game, barely getting to 20 points, and leading the league in turnovers. Can't shoot from 3, a defensive liability. It just don't work. Then you out here getting mad at the fans because they booing you? You should be booing yourself.
Yeah, he should be. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't like that comment he made when he was like, "Y'all don't like that they booing me. My kids got to go to school and they call me Russell Westbrook." Like, bro, okay, they call you that because they hard on everybody in sports, bro.
Yeah, you bricking shots. They just calling it how they see it at this point.
And
2, Frank Vogel.
What you saying?
Number 2 is Frank Vogel.
Frank.
I've never seen anybody with worse rotations in my life.
Horrible.
For example, Avery Bradley ain't played. He does, I think, like 5 straight DNPs or whatever. For some reason, as soon as AD come back, he throw him in the starting lineup. I almost lost my mind when I saw it.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know, bro. Frank Vogel not himself. I don't know. They told Frank like, "Hey, Frank, after this year, as soon as the last game over with, you done." And he kind of like, "All right, I don't care no more." Or what, bro? But Frank not that guy, bro. Like he don't even run the 2-3 no more, bro. He's running the 2-3 zone. I was like, bro, you got AD, you got Dwight, we got big bodies. Like when we won that championship, we won because we played slow basketball. He's trying to make the whole team play fast, and it's not gonna work.
Yeah. And even the thing back then when they won, his offense was terrible. It was just LeBron and AD were both on during the bubble, to which it covered up all his holes offensively. Right. And so now you got AD missed. Oh, this is number 3. Kind of going to number 3. AD only done played 30 games. So now LeBron having to carry everything, and then he doesn't have the role players around him because Russell Westbrook eating up all the salary cap with $44 million. Yeah. So you got a whole bunch of minimum contracts who some of them are good. Like, for example, I would like to keep Malik Monk. I like Gabriel. But I don't want him playing. I don't want him playing a whole bunch of minutes like he is. But I like Gabriel. I like Reeves some nights, and I like Stanley Johnson.
That's cool.
Just about everybody else can go. I don't want Russ, but I want AD and Bron.
For the right person, I get rid of all of them. Just give me AD.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll start over.
Yeah.
And Melo, maybe Melo just come off the bench. So he can ride.
Yeah, Melo some nights. The thing about Melo at this point, he can't play every single night just because he don't have the energy as he's older. Yeah. Some nights he can give it to you, but defensively he's going to be a problem if you got him playing 30 minutes a night.
I'm a fan.
Which Frank Vogel be doing.
I think Dwight don't get his
I like Dwight.
Dwight is gonna Dwight is like if I was coaching, I would love a Dwight because I don't need Dwight. I don't need you to go ahead and get me 20 points. I don't need you to give me 20 blocks. All I need you to do with Dwight is you have 6 fouls to give. I don't care if we go on the bonus. If I put you up against Yoke, if I put you up against Embiid, I need you to aggravate them. I don't care if you play pocket. I don't care if you blow a kiss to his mom in the stands. I don't care if you grab his shirt. Use all 6 of these fouls and aggravate them. You see what I'm saying? I like him. The White still got some dog in him.
And this kind of go into the AD injury thing. Is also we've had other players out with injury being LeBron, but we expected Bron to miss about this many games being in year 19. Yeah. That's why we kind of brought in Westbrook and we had AD there to kind of pick up that slack for LeBron as he gets older. But we've also had our supposedly backup point guard out for the whole season with a bone bruise.
True.
And so, yeah, man, it's everything that can go wrong.
I just can't take you saying we. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep saying we, bro.
Yeah, see? Exactly. That's what I've been saying since the jump. No, you're not. You're a LeBron fan. I'm just as
invested as y'all.
You are a LeBron. No, I don't. No. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why you ain't invested as me. I've gotten to the point, and I've told them this. I do not watch Lakers games anymore. It physically hurts me to watch Lakers games, and I think everything. It just all came to a head at the wrong time for me because I don't even know if this is true or not. I heard on Twitter that the option was to get Buddy Hield and DeMar DeRozan. DeMar been having almost an MVP season. For a little while, he was having an MVP season. Buddy Hield would have stretched the floor and been great, but that was the option. Get them two or get Russ, and that hurt me. I turned on the Laker game that night. They got blown out. So it was just like, it was really depressing me to watch the Lakers. So I just stopped. And then I turned them on the other day when they was playing the Jazz. There were 10 seconds left on the shot clock. They threw it out to Dwight Howard. He shot a corner 3 and he made it. I turned the TV right off and I would refuse to even come close to ESPN just in case I clicked it by accident. I was so mad.
Why you mad at Dwight for making a 3? He done made his.
There were 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
He's not supposed to be taking that shot.
He made it.
He's 7 for 11. He's not supposed to be taking that shot. Why is the offense so bad that Dwight Howard threes are an option?
Like the Dwight Howard threes is really like he has the green light. That's not good. The White that player, bro, like if he shoot it, your coach say no, and all right, he made it. All right, come on, get back. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like I know when he shoots this shot, like I'm finna give him the ball. My thing about LeBron, bro, like he shies away from the big moments sometimes. Like, I love LeBron James. Like, I respect what he does. I respect his basketball IQ. It's just certain. And like I said, go back to the top 5. Like, it's my top 5. But, like, with LeBron, bro, it's kind of like, I feel like a best player, a quote-unquote top 3 player, top 2 player. In these moments, Brian, like, you have to take over. Like, you can't be passing the ball. At this point, like, it was certain times, bro, like, I grew up a Kobe fan. And I'm not comparing. But it was just times like, bro, like Kobe's like, all right, ain't nobody else touching this ball but me. I don't care who get this ball is going to Kobe's hands. You see what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody else taking for these last 3 minutes in this fourth quarter. I'm taking all the shots, and you respect it because it's just like, all right, yeah, bro, you the best player in the world at that time. You see what I'm saying? And LeBron kind of shies away from that sometimes, and I don't like it.
But I disagree with that play style because a lot of games Kobe shot them out of. And, like, now we look back on it as, like, killer mentality and things like that. But he shot the Lakers, especially in those latter years, out of a lot of games.
But we can live with that because at least we know what you know what I'm saying? It's like.
In the latter years?
Yes, in the latter years. When they weren't even making the playoffs.
The Robert Sacre years? The Robert Sacre years? Who going to shoot you into this? Is Robert Sacre going to shoot it? Is Robert Sacre going to shoot the ball?
Hey,
is he going to shoot the ball?
I got a question for you. If you are getting doubled and triple teamed because the other teams know you're going to shoot just about every single shot, is somebody open? Yes or no?
Yep, Robert Sacre is open. Robert Sacre is open. That's who's open. That's who's open. No. You have to pass the ball around to get him a layup because you're dealing with NBA defenses. They send doubles at Steph. The only difference is he can kick it around to Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole can kick it to Lee. Lee can kick it back to Poole, and the defense is scrambling. So Poole gonna hit that tray. Robert Sacre wasn't hitting nothing. Robert Sacre was not hitting nothing. So you talking about shooting people out of the game? He shot them in the games. There wasn't no shooting. They weren't in the game to begin with.
And shot him out. But also, if you look at LeBron,
they weren't in games to begin with.
He's doing the exact thing that you wanted him to do. He's leading the league in scoring.
Okay, that's cool. But I'm saying in big time moments, Byron. I'm saying game 5 of the NBA Finals in the bubble, and you don't want to drive and take the shot and end the game, bro. Like you in a.
You talking about when he was triple teaming the best shooter on the team was wide open for a 3?
Yes.
Danny Green was wide open for a 3.
So Danny Green hadn't
made a shot in 3 weeks. He hadn't made a shot in 3 weeks at that point.
Go look at his shooting percent.
No, I'm not saying I'm not gonna look at the shooting. I'm telling you right now, he had not made a shot in 3 weeks. I was mad at Brian for passing that ball out. I'm gonna agree with you this year. No, I'm gonna agree with you this year. KT, I disagree with you on this. This year, I think Brian has done it. I think Brian has shown, like, if nobody around him is going to do it, he'll do it. But that game 5, you were dead right. He should have gone up with that layup.
Until the last
2 It wasn't a layup. It was a floater. Over 3 people.
I'm talking about this year alone.
I would, no.
Bro, but, like, these last, bro, like, when it get to that last 2 minutes, bro, it's just something about Brian that just don't click, bro. I think, like, that's when a GOAT is supposed to go to. That's when you turn it on. You get what I'm saying? That's when you make that play. That's when you take.
But the thing about it is,
but do you give him some credit for, like, he's 38 years old?
He's not even playing tonight.
Yeah, he hurt.
See what I'm saying?
His ankle.
So it's just, I don't know, bro.
He did. He rolled. He shouldn't have played the other night. He rolled his ankle pretty bad.
I'm a huge Bron fan. Like, I like Bron, bro, but I just, like, if you ask me, though, this is just me, bro. I say, bro, like, Kobe the best basketball player I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know MJ's a GOAT. I know he won 6, bro, but let's not, like, I'll say, like, Kobe, bro. Like, I like Kobe, bro. Kobe's the best basketball player I've ever seen. MJ's a GOAT. So, everybody say MJ 1, Bron 2, and Kobe, and everybody else, woo, Magic. But my just top players, bro, like, my top 3 is Kobe, Jordan, Bron. You know what I'm saying? That's how mine go. Because I didn't see MJ play. I've heard of MJ. I watched Last Dance. I know everything about him, bro. But I just personally think that if they went one-on-one, I still give me Kobe beating Bryant. You feel me?
Finally, a voice of reason. A voice of reason. And I don't even have Kobe 1, but this is the disrespect that I can't get over. They be putting Kobe 10th. Somebody put him outside the top 10. I almost sent an email to ESPN and said, fire him. Fire everybody involved.
Jordan was my number 1, bro, but then I had to think about it. I was like, this is my list. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is not nobody else's list. And then we was just doing, like, if you just asked me about my basketball IQ and basketball sports knowledge, I'll say MJ, Bron, and Kobe, or arguably MJ. I'll say MJ 1. You get what I'm saying? So you got to put MJ, because I don't think it's like it's no, like, just how we saying, like, without Andre 3000, you don't get a little baby. You feel me? Like, without MJ, you don't get a Bron and a Kobe. So you got to give him his credit, but it's tough.
I'm glad we got that out, and I'm gonna ask this to both of y'all: do the Lakers make the playoffs?
Yes.
And if so,
I'm gonna tell you why I think the Lakers made the playoffs is because this is why I say this. Well, no. If they lose tonight, no, because Bron packed it up tonight, so I don't know if they're gonna win tonight. If they win tonight, this is why they're gonna make the playoffs. Because everybody else is going to sit their starters. And if we can't beat somebody else's tools, then we do not deserve to be in the playoffs.
Okay. I can deal with that, Byron. Your answer?
No, we ain't making a play-in, man. Because the Mavs still fighting. They can still move up and down in seeding. I think we got the Mavs and the Nuggets who are both kind of still fluctuating. So they might not sit like we think. And then I think the Spurs have to play Portland Trailblazers twice, who are tanking.
That's a win.
And so we got to win out. Only way we get in is if the NBA rigs it to make sure that the Lakers and LeBron are in the play-in just to get their money. That's the only way
do
we
you
make
want
it.
to see the Spurs in the play-in? No. And they only one game behind. Like, the Spurs lose tonight, man, we tied. But that's the thing. Like, they got the tiebreaker, so the Spurs lose and we win, bro, we're in. If they lose and we lose, then we still one game behind. But, like, the Spurs lose 2 games and we win 1 game, and it's a chance, bro, but it's not high. Like, if we don't make it,
I don't think we're going to win. That's the problem. I don't think we're going to win.
And I don't blame us, bro, because we lose, like, 5 games to the Pelicans, and I don't understand how NBA final teams keep losing to the Pelicans. So that's neither here nor there.
I'm gonna answer like this. No, I don't think so, and I am actively hoping. Not actively. I'm passively hoping that they don't. Just because
I can see.
I'm ready for this season to be over. I'm ready for the season. If the game is on, I'm going to root and hope for the Lakers to win. So I'm going to close my eyes and not look at the schedule and just hope that somehow or another the season is going to end. I'm sick of looking at them, sick of hearing about them. I think Bron needs to rest. He's played the most minutes this year, I think. I'm going to say this wrong, but since his mid-20s, somewhere in his mid-20s. He's played the most minutes this year on average since his mid-20s.
But if we do make it, bro,
not at all.
Let's not forget, we have a puncher's chance. Like, I say right now, the Lakers are Deontay.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Like, we might be getting killed by Fury, bro, but we still have that chance. Like, on the right night, we can knock somebody out.
Because if we get in the play-in,
I agree.
AD going to be more healthy. LeBron should be more healthy. So it's like the band's getting back together.
The band getting back together, bro.
But we just got to get to the play-in. I just don't know if we can do that.
Yeah, I don't know if we can do that. But I think, like, it's certain teams we might can beat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we might can beat a Warriors team without Curry and being healthy, bro. Without Curry and Draymond.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain teams I feel like we might can beat. Like, before Chris Paul came back, I feel like we might could beat Phoenix a little bit. We might get a couple games, you know. So, like, you can't ever count them out, but they're not looking good right
now. Yeah. Well, I guess we will see what happens. But we have been on here a long time, and I'm glad we got to catch up with you. I'm glad we finally got the guy that plays us out every day on the show. We needed that. And I'm gonna reiterate this just in case you didn't hear it at the beginning. Everything gonna be tagged. But you need to go get that, get them gone. You need to go get all of the music.
No cursing in it. Your grandma can listen to it. You gotta turn it down. You ain't gotta worry about none of that. Make sure you go get them gone. Make sure you go get whatever you got. It's Showthief on whatever you have. Amazon, YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify. Even if you got Freezer. I don't even know what Freezer is, but it's on Freezer. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to get, go get it, please.
Go get that John on Freezer.
Next time I'm back on here, hopefully we be in a whole different. Hopefully I'll be on a whole different level by then. But thank you for everybody that do support.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to get new tax brackets over here. That's what we're trying to be going all about.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to. Hey, bro, it's funny before we close, bro. I remember one time, bro, when we was in the locker room, I was like, yo, boy, I'm finna turn to a Republican on y'all, boy. I'm finna get rich. I'm turning to when you get that new tax bracket, boy, you start thinking about all kind of stuff.
Yeah. Hey, man, we very much appreciate you for coming on here. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, the technical difficulties because we was flowing really good, but if y'all ever want me back on here, I'm just a phone call away. Trust me.
Oh, for sure. And we definitely need to start rehashing some guests. So, yeah, we're going to get you back in the fold
anytime,
soon.
bro. Just a phone call away. So, y'all boys just hit me, man.
And we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Leave a like, leave a comment on the video. We got our guests playing us out. Showthief. We already told you where to get the music. Byron, you got anything else for the people?
We appreciate y'all. We appreciate KT and hey, y'all.
Hey, no problem. Hey.
When that pressure get applied, is you gon' pass or you gon' shoot? I stood tall. When you make it through the struggle and the pain, do you get your umbrella off the chance that it might rain? I stood tall. Ooh, I stood tall. Ooh, I stood tall. Ooh, you could try to count me out, but you ain't gon' ever hold me down. When I see my people going through it, I put the blame on me. And I see my homie lose his mind, but I gave him his first taste of lean. I ain't gon' lie, that really hurt me, but I had to close the curtains. And one thing I learned on Lion King is everybody gotta eat. Never tell a party, let me get a whole piece. Said, nah, little homie, can't get that from me. You play football, you got a bright future, you supposed to see you on the TV. And I said, that's true, and I'm gon' do it, but I really gotta make something happen. And I probably could've asked my family for something, but instead I started hitting licks with daddy. I ain't gon' lie, that turned me to a savage. Really living life like a bandit. And then Murph told me, keep your head on, man, don't do nothing reckless. But now I'm older now, I'm a grown man. Go to church every Sunday, I'm a praying man. You ain't gonna never see me fall, I'm always standing. One thing I do is stick to the plan. When you make it through the struggle, you the truth.